Hey everyone, welcome to One Piece chapter 969 reaction, and we're going to be just jumping in as per usual. I never really show the images on screen because like manga companies and Shonen Jump or whatever they are in Shueisha, they're quick to like take up on that. So that's why I really just kind of read them off and show you something that I think is cool, and I have you guys read along. Because what I'm doing now, I'm just waiting for the official chapters to come out on Sunday, like today, rather than getting the leaks and reading like the rough translations earlier. I'm just gonna wait for the official translations from now on. So that's why they're gonna be on Sundays rather than Fridays, where I used to do them when we had Jiminy's box. Probably the last time I'm gonna address that because I just wanted to mention that. So let's just jump into 969. So if you're gonna read along, so let's start now. Cover page is Full of a Lord. Gang BG's Oh My Family, Volume 18, Gotti versus the Navy. And looks like he looks like a mock, like he looks like if Doflamingo and that dude that like Duval like combined together and made this like scrub looking dude. I mean, he looks cool though, but it looks like he beat a G1 division Navy person, so impressive. So last time we left off, Oden was about to slice up Orochi, so here we are. And he's about to do, he's like coming down on him, and then he goes like, wait, no Oden, don't do it. And he's thinking of Toki, if you get angry over something trivial like this, the enemy will strike back again. And then Oden's like just going forward. Oh, does he slice him? It looks like he's, and Orochi's like, yeah, okay. Obviously we know he's alive because, you know. What? Is that, who is that old man? He's like playing the guitar, or the, not guitar, whatever the instrument is, I don't know what it is. But it seems to have redirected Oden's slash away from Orochi, and like he hit something else. He hit the room. What was that? What is this? Oh, is he using like strings, like Doflamingo-esque? Is he using like strings to like redirect the attacks? Because if he didn't do that, Orochi would have been diced, just to say the least. Is it glass? Doesn't seem to be. Get out of there, Orochi. There's nothing to worry about, Master Orochi. I have faith in the barrier arts. Oh! Oh! Oh, wait a fucking second. See, oh man, this is why I love One Piece, man. So this is the Bois playing priest Kurozumi Semimaru, and he has the barrier fruit. Obviously, you know Bartolomeo has it. He's even doing the cross finger thing. So he's old. So he has to die within the 20 years time span for Bartolomeo to get it. Oh, that's, I like that we're seeing, I mean, I like and don't like that we're seeing the similar devil fruits that we know in the world, because like there's so many devil fruits that are like unique. But it is cool to see like an example of someone that we know in the present time having a devil fruit, someone that had it before, because we don't see that often. Last time we saw it, it was someone in the I forget the name of the person, but he had the Bon Clay's fruit where he switched his face. So that was really cool. Does barrier resist any attempt to breach it? Your strength means nothing here, Oden. That's right. If you were a pirate, you could be quite aware of the supernatural powers conferred by a devil fruit. You have powers then, that's right. As they say here, we are sorcery users. If this is a problem anger and violence could solve, Oden, then all the daimyos of Wano would have done it already, but nobody can kill me. Oh my god. I'm getting full of rage. I'm getting angry. I just want to... Oh, calm down. Oh, seeing Orochi's face just triggers like anger in me. It's like it just boils in the center of my core, and I just want to... Oh! Anyway, because like the sniveling asshole. Alright, continue. Did you see that? Lord Oden rushed the castle. The rightful heir of the Kozuki clan has returned. Gippy will have a new shogun at last. I'm sure he'll drive out Kaido too. He'll kick out Orochi. Lord Oden, I don't know why it happened, but I hear that my father pushed for you to be the shogun's proxy, but only until I came back. So give up the shoguncy to me right now. I had no intention of being the man in charge, but I know that I can do better for this country than you. But there's a twist. That statement did not actually contain the Shogun's authority. Ah, it is good to see you back, Oden. What? Father, how are you alive? Wait. What the daimyos and all those fools believed in was a person in disguise with the power of the clone. Oh, yeah, this person. Man, he just has like the most... Both of these devil fruits have better users after these people die. Like, Bon Clay, iconic. Barto's a fanboy, but he's coming handy. This hag, yes, it was all lies. The entire country believed it, and they all arranged for me to take the Shogun's throne. In other words, I am under no obligation to cede control to you. At this point, nobody can possibly know what the real Sukiyaki was thinking. What did he do to my father? Did he actually die of illness? Nope, of course he poisoned them. As the crowd looked up at the castle cheering to the return of the Kozuki clan, poisoned arrows struck here and there as though from nowhere. 2 people collapsed spitting of blood. They both fell blind. Oh man. As the townspeople fled indoors in a state of panic, they witnessed amid the clouds rolling in the sight of an enormous dragon. Kaido! Oh! This is getting spicy. Oh, this is getting spicy. Look at Kaido. Look at Kaido. He already has a dragon fruit at this point. Look at him. You're glorious. Does he have the scar though? We can't see it from this high. He grew from wild child to daimyo of Kuri. Then went to sea and traveled among the world's greatest pirates, returning many times stronger than when he left. Kozuki Oden returned invincible and triumphant. In him, the people saw a savior who would rescue them from a cruel tyrant. But within just a few hours, Kozuki Oden was seen stripped to his loincloth outside of Shogun Orochi's place and dancing like a fool. He was forced to do this. God damn it. Oh, man. He was forced to do that. You hate to see it. Orochi and Kaido's underlings laughed and laughed. He danced and begged for spare change and finally walked away. The return of Kozuki Oden, the rightful heir of Wano, had been the country's final hope in a manner of speaking, but the people's hopes were betrayed and their great disappointment eventually turned to anger. What's wrong with him? It's the foolish lord of Kuri that's Kozuki Oden. His fear of snakes gives him the blues. And if you laugh, you lose. Hoo hoo. Oh, they made like a nursery like song rhyme. Jesus. Oden appeared in the capital once a week. Here he is. Oh, man. That sucks. There's definitely an ulterior motive. There has to be a reason why he's doing this once a week. Here he is again, to caper about in front of the castle for scraps, whether rainy or windy or snowy. Please, Lord Oden, I dance in the buff every week and receive money. That's my job. Please tell us the truth. What did you speak about with Orochi? Why would he do this? Even the people of Kuri who believed in you the longest have grown sick of this. Tales of his antics in the capital reached Kuri too. It's the fool of a lord. Whatever you do, don't turn out like him. He's pathetic. A real samurai would rather commit seppuku than be Orochi's lapdog. After a year of this 52 times, which was 24 years before today, Oden received a newspaper from abroad, courtesy of Shogun Orochi. He ran up and down the beach wailing, then laughing, then wailing again. The world was buzzing over the public execution of the king of the pirates, Gold Roger, and the allure of the vast fortune he left behind, the One Piece. Sent all kinds of people out to sea and on a treasure hunt. It was the start of the great age of piracy. Roger, you wonderful man, what a life. Man, this is tough to see Oden like this. Oh man. In the second year since Oden's return, a battle broke out in Ringo, the Gecko Pirates versus the Animal Kingdom. Wait! No way! Are you telling... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me Gecko Moria fought 100 Beast Kaido? Look, alright, look, I love, oh my god, Moria. First of all, he looking young and spunk. Look at him. I'll say this, I never liked or hated Moria. My problem with Moria was that sometimes it felt like because he's so seasoned and as a veteran, he kept talking shit to Luffy about, oh, you don't know how the seas are like this, blah, 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 blah. And he always kept getting blindsided. That was my annoyance. Like, in the war, he got blindsided. Like, Jinbei tossed some sea salt at him, he was done for. And he got blindsided when he went to go confront Blackbeard. So, that was my problem. It's just that he seemed like such a seasoned warrior and he talked all that stuff, but he himself was, like, always letting his guard down at the wrong moments. But still, this is crazy. I mean, okay, let's see how... I don't think they're going to explain how the battle went, but I'm assuming whatever. The grave of Ryuma, the god of the blade, was ransacked at this time. So I guess Moria took it, like, and was distracting Kaido while everyone else, you know, whatever. So that explains how he got Ryuma and his sword. All throughout, Oden danced, and all who associated with Kuri's foolish lord were painted with the same brush. Oh man, there was a family of the laughing stock. Do you want a divorce? Is that a joke or are you trying to make me mad? The vassals, we've been familiar with your naked dancing for years and years, Lord Oden. It's nothing new to us. And those few to whom he owed a personal debt. He might be a fool, but calling him a lord is more than he deserves. Hey, you better stay away from boss Hyogoro, fool of a lord. Where's Hyogoro at? I don't even know where he's at. Stop that. Please stop and have some tea. Oh, yo, Oden is here. Oh, we got to see Hyo in his prime? Oh, no, we saw him before. Never mind. He has, like, fucking flaming hair and shit. Speaking of, we just saw him in the anime, so check out the anime reaction for that. He just appeared in the anime, short and old, man. At the end, Orochi just won't give up. I never worked for a man like him. Well, don't put yourself in danger, Hyo. I was just telling him that your dancing's gotten so much better, Oden. Please, ma'am, spare me. 3 years passed. The full lord is back again. Watch you. The snow is a bit nippy. 4 years passed and nothing went on chain. That Oden's so obnoxious. In the 5th year, the Shogun has come to Kuri. Orochi made his move on Kuri. It's Shogun Orochi. I like to build a number of new weapons factories here. Here we go. And I want your help, Oden. But Shogun, what of the ships, you know, with Kaido, what do you mean? Wano will be a weapons producer. Oh, and as for Hyogoro, he's beyond my means to control. So I gave him to Kaido, he'll probably be dead before long. What? His old woman clung to him and wouldn't let go, so they shot her dead. You'd figure a mobster's wife would have more self-control. The man who controlled the underworld from the flower capital, Hyogoro the Flower, was taken prisoner when his followers fought back. A total of 16 died plus Hyogoro's wife. As his family and vassals had largely assumed, this great samurai had been shouldering some terrible burden all along for 5 long years. And this was the last straw of his perseverance. Great big tears spilled from his eyes as the emotions he'd held back came flooding out all at once. The time has come to strike down Kaido. This is tough, man. That's what we've been waiting to hear you say for all these years. Now gather round and you shall bear witness to the once-in-a-lifetime uproar caused by Kozuki Oden, the man for whom all of Wano wept. With him stood 9 men, made samurai through his patronage. The hour was sunset, the sun crimson red. Their foe was Kaido. They paid heed to no other. The story of their march is a thing of the past, Sally, and it ends in the public execution of Kozuki Oden. It shone like flames upon these men heading into battle, and the katanas they wore at their waists burned just as brightly with life. Afterward, in reference to their red scabbards in honor of their strength and loyalty, people call them the Akazaya 9. And now, dear audience, let not your eyelids blink, lest you miss a single moment of what shall be known as the Hour of Legends. Oh my god! I love that. Next chapter hits February 2nd. Oh, ooh, the way Oden wrote that. Oh, or the narrator, whoever. I think it's Oden. I love this line. And now, I'll have to repeat it. And now, dear audience, let not your eyelids blink, lest you miss a single moment of what shall be known as the Hour of Legends, bro. Wow, okay. So, wow. So it's obvious that Oden made a deal. they were mentioning there was a moment of frame of like, oh, random arrows were like shooting down on the on the innocent people, and like just some of them like went blind, and like, you know, stuff happened. So obviously Oden did some stuff and was subjected to being a fool for, like, you know, for the people of his country, and probably Curry and his wife and everything. So to keep people safe, you know, generally. Honestly, I love this chapter. Again, I think, to me, the way I interpret the backstory for this arc, some people are complaining because like the Straw Hats have taken a back seat in terms of character development stuff throughout the time skip, in my opinion. I don't see that. Sanji's probably had the most. Robin really just remained stagnant because, I mean, she got her character development in Enies Lobby. Everyone has their role in the Straw Hats. Chopper has got developed. He can, you know, whatever. In terms of action, I guess none of them really like sparked anything crazy, which is obviously going to change in this, you know, arc. It's aside from Luffy fighting like the big, you know, like Katakuri and stuff. But, and like Sanji, like, I think the Straw Hats taking a backseat in Wano for this part specifically makes sense to me, because a lot of Straw Hats are already developed, and sure, they'll develop more, and Luffy's getting stronger. I just think a lot of them have reached their like development stages a long ago. Like Sanji reached his recently with his arc, but aside from that, you can't really, like, maybe Brook or Frankie, but everyone got really developed in their arc. They all had their own arcs. So what this arc and this flashback means to me, and I see it as one big, like, basically time skip has been one big arc. If you really look at it in the big picture of things, Punk Hazard to here, it has all been about Smile, Kaido, all his underlings, what's been controlled by Kaido. Everything has been leading up to this point. Everything has just been one big arc. Sure, you can have problems with like individual parts. My personal favorite will always be Whole Cake Island until this arc. Until this arc is finished. This arc is being close to usurping Whole Cake Island. But all time skip has been one big arc leading up to this final arc. And not tonight, you mentioned, it adds so much meaning and emotion and power behind the red scabbards, the 9 scabbards, because we know this is showing what we're fighting for. Sure, we knew Oden of legend, blah blah blah, this and that. We always heard of how great he was. But if they just went in to fight for Oden and we maybe got the flashback mid-fight or something like that, I would be more disappointed, because while I like the scabbards and everything, not knowing entirely about Oden and stuff like that kind of detracts from the fact, you know, and it doesn't really give us the weight of their like emotions. So now reading all of this and what's I'm assuming going to be a crazy next few chapters gives so much weight to the scabbards and this overall war and fight along with the Straw Hats, because of Luffy's personal grudge against Kaido, and like with Otama and the connection with Ace. Everything to me connects. Zoro with his samurai stuff, you know, Sanji getting his shine with his raid suit, and we probably get more stuff. I'm sure everyone's gonna have a hand in fighting now. So I honestly love this flashback. I cannot wait to see where it goes. And it honestly, it's weird. I don't want this flashback to end because I love Oden so much and like this flashback world and like seeing all the legends young. But then like I want it to end because like now when it ends, everything is gonna be in full force, I feel, and like the emotion is gonna be there, and we're just gonna, I feel like we're gonna go right into Onigashima. And like, because if you guys know, the like when we left off, like the Straw Hats and whatever, like everyone else didn't meet at the port. It was just the 9 scabbards, but we know they're gonna meet, you know. They're all crying, like they're gonna go sacrifice themselves, but we know they're gonna meet. So yeah. Oh yeah, well, enough rambling. I just really, I love the world that One Piece builds. It is what it is. But with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of the chapter and what you guys saw that I probably missed, and we could discuss down below in the comment section. So with all that being said, hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye guys.